few months back, I took a great shotgun class at a local range, and it reminded me of what I and so many other Americans already know, that the 12-gauge shotgun is a brutally effective tool for defending one's life. I've been in scattergun mode pretty much since then, spending more and more time at the range and dry practice trying to learn the platform better. This is the gauge that has been pulling home defense duty and also accompanying me on strolls around my property, and was also what I used in class. I figured I'd do a quick video on it. It's a plain Jane Mossberg 500 that I've had for quite some time. I like Mossbergs. In my relatively limited gauge experience, the one Remington 870 Express I had, which I bought new maybe 5 years ago, was pretty roughly finished and rusted if you looked at it wrong. I didn't have any reliability problems over the time I owned it, but it put a bad taste in my mouth about the newer 870s. I definitely wouldn't call Mossberg shotguns refined, but they have a great reputation for working in tough conditions and being a good all-around value. I tend to like utilitarian guns, so Mossbergs work just fine for me. I also prefer the safety on the Mossbergs and the location of the bolt release. Your mileage may vary. In any case, this 500 has an 18.5-inch barrel, a 5-round tube, and a simple bead sight. I toyed around with putting ghost rings and even bought a red dot mount for it, but have just kept the bead there. I put this short length of pull Hogue overmolded stock on here because a lot of guys who know a lot about shotguns, Tom Givens and Rob Haught, among others, say that the defensive shotgun length of pulls are almost always too long. Since I'm a pretty small guy at 5'8", I knew that if they were saying that, then the standard 14-inch length of pull is definitely too long for me. The gun handles so much better with a short stock on it, and I'm really glad I made the switch. Hogue makes a great product, and you can see I got the matching forend for it too, which I really like. It feels great, with just the right amount of texture on it, another definite win. The sling I'm using was just sitting in a drawer of random stuff I have lying around. I didn't feel like anything fancy was needed for this gun, and it works out just great. I've got my standard SOE Velcro shell card on here too, with an additional 6 shells, which I have on all my shotguns. It's a great, affordable option to keep some extra rounds on the gun, because if you're going to fight with a shotgun, it's probably going to be with whatever is actually on the gun. It's been loaded with number 4 buckshot mainly because I like number 4 as an in-the-house load versus heavier double-aught buck, and because I have a ton of this particular S&B load. It patterns within my parameters for a defensive shotgun. I really like the way this setup handles. There's nothing extra hanging off it to get in the way, and it's generally pretty intuitive to run efficiently once you get a little practice in. That's the main reason I haven't wanted to add anything else to it. It fills its role just fine in its current state. It's simple, lightweight, and handy, and provides quite a bit of firepower, even with a 5-shot tube. Everybody has their own preference, but if you're new to firearms and thinking about getting a shotgun to defend yourself, don't overthink it. Get a gun that's reliable, and learn how to use it effectively. Investing in even basic training on the shotgun will pay dividends. Keep it simple. That's all for now, folks. Thanks for watching.